There's a harsh reality about attraction that most men refuse to face. Instead of accepting it, they waste years running after women, memorizing pickup lines, or obsessing over their appearance and status, never realizing that the real key to being irresistible isn't found in any of those things. What if I told you that 95.7% of women are hardwired to be drawn to you not because of your looks, your money, or even your charisma, but because of something much deeper? This truth isn't flashy, it's not easy, and it's definitely not something you can fake. But once you understand it, once you start living it, something powerful happens. Women begin to gravitate toward you. They seek you out. They feel this magnetic pull that they can't explain. Because this isn't about impressing women. It's about becoming a force that naturally attracts them. In this video, we're going to unpack the brutal truth that makes 95.7% of women feel irresistibly drawn to you, and why most men will never unlock it. Let's get into it. There's a secret magnetic men understand. Women don't crave being handed everything. They don't want a man who pours his emotions out on the table, who tells her everything he's feeling, who makes it all too easy. They want the build-up, the tension, the chase, and no man makes a woman crave him more than a master of teasing. Someone who flirts with just enough restraint to make her want more. Someone who can make her laugh while adding a touch of challenge. Someone who shows interest but never in a way that screams desperation. Because when you tease her just right, her body reacts before her mind catches on. Teasing isn't only about jokes, it's about creating an emotional roller coaster, where she never knows what's coming next. And that unpredictability, it triggers dopamine, the same chemical that fuels addiction. That's why women can't resist men who know how to push and pull. One moment giving a compliment, the next moment playfully taking it back. You make her feel desired, but never give away your full hand. You challenge her instead of constantly validating her. Oh, you think you're cute? I'm gonna need a little more proof. You make her chase instead of being always available. You keep just enough distance to leave her wondering, does he like me, or is he messing with me? And that uncertainty, that's what creates obsession. The best teasing has layers. It's about what you say, how and when you say it, and how you follow it up. I was gonna take you seriously, but then you did that thing with your hair. Now I'm not so sure. Touch, when she reaches for your hand, you pull away just for a beat, smirking before letting her have it. Timing, lean in like you're about to kiss her, pause, then pull back, not yet. When done right, she'll be hanging on your every move, craving the moment you finally give in. Teasing builds tension, and tension is the secret fuel behind real attraction. Most men either try way too hard, smothering her with compliments and gifts, hoping to impress she won't be, or they play it safe, boring her with bland conversations, too afraid to be bold. But the man who keeps her guessing, who keeps her laughing, craving, wondering, that's the man she can't stop thinking about. Because when teasing is done right, she's not just attracted, she's addicted. There's a core truth about attraction that most men never grasp. The one who's ready to walk away is the one who holds all the power. Think about it. What makes something valuable? Is it the thing that's always available, always chasing, always trying to prove its worth? Or is it the thing that demands to be earned, that people work for, that feels just slightly out of reach? Scarcity creates value, and attraction works the same way. Women are wired to pursue what they see as valuable. That's instinctual. They don't want what's easy, they want what's elusive. The moment a man proves he's willing to walk away, that's when she starts chasing. The instant a woman senses that you don't need her validation, that's when everything shifts. You're no longer just another guy trying to win her over. You become the challenge. The mystery. Most men can't do this. They cling, they text back instantly, they agree to everything, they orbit around her and lose all value in the process. But the man who walks away, he flips a switch in her mind. She starts asking herself, why isn't he chasing me? Why does he seem so unaffected? Did I misread him? And just like that, the dynamic shifts. You're now in control. Attraction isn't about needing her, it's about showing that you don't. Your actions say, I'm good with or without you. You're not shaken by her moods. You're not desperate for her time, you're steady. It pulls her in. This is why women obsess over the men who don't chase, the ones who don't text back right away, the ones who won't revolve their world around her. It's not that these men are jerks, it's that they know their value. Once you understand this, once it's internalized, you'll never chase again. Because if a woman isn't scared of losing you, she'll never truly respect you. But the second she feels she might, that's when you become unforgettable. There's a type of man who doesn't need to say a word to make a woman's body respond. Her breathing shifts, her pulse quickens, her mind starts spinning. The secret, sexual tension, not the forced kind, not the awkward blurting of something sexual too early that ruins the vibe. I'm talking about the slow burn, the kind that builds quietly, almost invisibly, until it consumes her. Men who master this never need to chase, because once a woman feels that tension, she's the one chasing. Most men think turning a woman on is about talking dirty, but in truth, it's about building the sensation before the words even come. It's the way you lock eyes, just a little longer than usual. It's the deep, calm tone in your voice, the one that forces her to lean in. It's the perfectly timed pause, the silence that makes her heart skip a beat right before you say, "What am I going to do with you?" It's the brush of your arm against hers, the light, lingering touch, the unspoken promise in your body language, because here's what most don't understand. Women don't want everything spelled out. They want to feel it first. They want the anticipation, the tension, the slow, deliberate pacing. The longer you make her wait, the more she wants it. The difference between the man who turns her on effortlessly and the man who tries too hard. One word: control. The man who controls the pace wins. The man who keeps her guessing wins. The man who has her wondering, is he going to kiss me or is he teasing, wins. Because once she's wondering, she's craving. And once she's craving, she's already yours. There's a hidden truth about attraction most men never unlock. But once you do, everything changes. Women begin to look at you differently. They crave your energy. They feel something they can't put into words, and the truth is this: a man who knows how to make a woman feel deeply, irresistibly feminine, can have her anytime he wants. It has nothing to do with looks or money, and everything to do with how she feels around you. Women live in their heads, overthinking, planning, wondering how they're being perceived. But the moment she's in front of a man who desires her in a raw, unapologetic way, her mind quiets. She starts to feel. She gets lost in the moment. Most men overcompensate trying to impress with the perfect word, the perfect image, the perfect act. But the men women crave, they understand this. Attraction isn't about trying, it's about presence. A man with deep, grounded presence doesn't need to speak much. He doesn't need to act flashy. He just is calm, controlled, dominant. That means holding eye contact a little longer than usual, letting her feel the weight of your gaze, speaking slowly, with certainty, moving with purpose, owning your space, touching intentionally, a light hand on her lower back as she walks through a door, a subtle graze of her fingers. These moments, small, subtle, but electric. Most men make women feel nothing, too stiff, too scared to show desire. But the man who makes her feel desired and safe, who awakens her feminine energy while keeping his grounded masculine frame, that's the man she dreams about. That's the man she can't resist. And that man, he doesn't chase, he doesn't beg. Because once you master this energy, women don't just want to be near you, they want to be devoured by you. This is Stoic Guide. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay powerful, and stay in control.